Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alyssa. Today we are going to talk about a new part of my skincare routine that I think you guys are going to be really interested in if you haven't heard of it already. So it is called Gua Sha and it is absolutely incredible. So I want to take today's video to share a little bit more about what Gua Sha is, how to do it, and also how I incorporate it into my routine. Now, you might have seen one of my older videos that was how to use a jade roller, and I used a jade roller for years. I really enjoyed it, but when I started to learn more about Gua Sha and the benefits of Gua Sha, I decided to try switching and seeing if I liked it better or if I noticed a bigger difference. Love it. Like, I can just say hands down, I love it. I think it is way better personally than the jade roller, and it just is so relaxing. It's really effective, and it's something that I thought would be fun to share with you. So let's start the video by talking about what Gua Sha is, because it is very trendy online, but I want to make sure that we pay homage to the traditional nature of it because it is used in traditional Chinese medicine. So Gua Sha, which is obviously pronounced Gua Sha, is spelled G-U-A-S-H-A, and it is from the Chinese word for scraping. And it's believed to, in Chinese medicine, to help not only stimulate the lymphatic system and drainage, but also to encourage qi to move through the body. So it's really important and as a tool that is used in Chinese medicine, and it's actually used in a lot of facial procedures now. You can get like Gua Sha facials and everything like that, and it's awesome. So what you need to do Gua Sha at home is you need a Gua Sha stone. And there are a few different types of stones. You can do a jade stone, you can do rose quartz, or you can use the one that I have, which is the Bion stone. It is a black stone, and the one that I use is from a company called Wildling Beauty. And the reason why I chose this one over jade or rose quartz is because I really like the shape of this one. I like the comb that it has on the side. I also love the kind of indent that it has, and I'll show you how to use that. And then it's really a very smooth stone. I mean, they're all smooth, but it's really smooth and it's great for contouring, and it just is awesome. So that's the one that I personally have and love, but you can do any of the three types and they all will work similarly. So in addition to the stone, you're also going to need some sort of moisturizer, or I want to say like lubricant, because essentially you're putting the stone on your face and you want the stone to really easily glide. So the best thing to use is a facial oil, and you can really use any type of oil that you want. I use a variety of different ones. Basically, whatever kind of oil works well for your face, go with that, because it's essentially part of your skincare routine. So you're gonna need an oil, and then you'll just need the stone, and that's pretty much it. It can take anywhere from like 5 minutes. I mean, it could even be just 2 minutes in your routine, or you can do a more kind of intense or longer drawn out routine, which is also incredible if you have the time, because you can get into your neck and you can really like relieve neck tension, jaw tension, etc. So some of the benefits of using Gua Sha is very similar to that of jade rolling, but it's all about your lymphatic system. So your lymphatic system is, you know, all throughout your body. And the goal of the Gua Sha is really to help drain fluid out of your face and depuff, contour, tighten the skin. It can help with fine lines and wrinkles, and it can really help with tension, which is one of the things that I really like about it, because I hold a lot of tension in my jaw. I oftentimes sleep kind of clenched, and I wake up with kind of a sore jaw. So Gua Sha really helps to relieve a lot of the tension in your jaw, and as I said, also down your neck. Like, I can feel my neck is very tight. So it also really helps with that too. So those are some of the reasons why I personally like using Gua Sha as part of my skincare routine. And I also love that it is really approachable. Anyone can do it, and you just have to make sure that you kind of do it correctly, quote unquote, but it's really easy, and I'll show you how I do it on myself. So let's hop over into my bathroom and I'll show you how I Gua Sha my face, and I'll talk about some of the things that I have personally noticed, and then we can come back here and wrap up the video. All right, so the first step is obviously to get the stuff out of my medicine cabinet. I have my Gua Sha tool as well as my facial oil in there. For the facial oil, right now I'm using the Cocoa Kind Watermelon Hemp Oil. I like it, but I do actually have another oil coming from Wildling Beauty. And then this is the Wildling Beauty Gua Sha tool that I love. I'll link it down below for you. It is amazing. It's a little pricey, but it is so worth it. It feels incredible on the skin, and those notches, like slash the comb part, is so awesome. So to get started, you're gonna put some oil in your hands and just rub it together and then pat it onto your face. I'm laughing here because Matt got into the frame and we were talking about it. Once the oil is on your face, it is time to start using the Gua Sha. So I like to start with this little notched area, and I use it along my jawline. So I just hold my hand against my skin to kind of make sure that it doesn't pull too tight against my skin, and then I use that notch to just run along my jawline. Once I'm done with my jaw, I will move on to my cheeks, and I like to use the comb slash notch side on my cheeks. Again, I'll kind of push my hand on my skin so that I'm not pulling too hard on it, and I will just use this along my cheeks and up towards my eye, and I again do this about 10 times per side. Next, I move on to my forehead, and again, I'm using the notch side here. You could also use the kind of rounded edge, and I use from the center, push up towards my hairline, and then when I get towards the side of my forehead, I bring that down towards my ear. And again, that's just pushing the fluid towards the lymph nodes and encourages slash stimulates more drainage. Next, I like to get into my eyes, and I use the little tip slash corner of the Gua Sha. I hold my nose and the skin kind of a little taut, and then I very gently press the stone under my eyes, and I sweep that towards my ear as well. And again, I do this about 10 times per side as well. Once I'm done with my face, I like to move on to my neck, like I said earlier in the video, and this is where it feels so good. I mean, the whole thing feels good, but this feels incredible. So I basically start at the bottom of my ear, and I use pretty good pressure, and I push towards my collarbone. We have a bunch of lymph nodes in that area of our collarbone, and so I'll just push the Gua Sha along my throat and down my neck and towards that lymph node, and it truly feels so good. And then at the very end, I like to use the notched edge to get into the back of my neck. Again, I hold a lot of tension in my neck, so this like really relieves a lot of that muscular pain and breaks up a lot of the fascia and starts to encourage drainage, detoxification, and also just like feels incredible. And that is pretty much how I use my Gua Sha. All right, so that is pretty much all I have to share about Gua Sha today. If there's anything that I missed, that you're maybe an expert, you're watching this video and maybe you're more of an expert than I am by no means an expert. If there's anything I missed that you feel like we should include, please let me know in the comments, and that will just help everybody that's watching this video learn even more about Gua Sha. Again, Gua Sha is definitely on trend right now, but it also is a very ancient technique. So I really want to pay tribute to that because I think it's really important. A lot of us jump on these like quote unquote health and wellness trends and we don't really understand where they come from. So this is rooted in Chinese medicine and has been used for centuries and is really incredible. It's an incredible tool, like so many Chinese medicine things, including acupuncture, and just so much about Chinese medicine is really incredible. So this is just one of those things, and I personally love it, and so I wanted to share it with you guys. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. The specific products that I mentioned will be linked down below. Again, the stone that I use, I love, and I actually also recently ordered their body Gua Sha, which I can't wait because it's supposed to really help with like skin tightening and cellulite reduction and things like that. I also ordered their dry brush, which is something that I've talked about here before, but I really need to like get back into because I haven't done it in a really long time. So if you have any questions about Gua Sha, let me know in the comments. There's also a blog post that kind of details the step-by-step. If you feel like you missed anything, you can find that on the blog. That's linked down below. And I think that's all I have for you today. So if you did enjoy today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think of this camera situation too, because I'm on my vlogging camera, but it's just like so easy to set up. So I decided to film. Also, I don't have any makeup on because I'm filming this and then I'm gonna show you the Gua Sha routine. So I wanted to make sure I had a clean face. So hashtag no filter. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please subscribe if you are new around here. You can tap that red button right below this video. I'll also link some of my other natural beauty routines and tips down in the description box below. We have a couple videos on the channel. Otherwise, give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.